This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat and far. We keeping a foot on the whoop, the Neeks. We keeping a foot on the whoop, the Neeks. And like the Tibetan mastiff that I am, man, like the Siberian tiger that I am, I'm applying what? Immediate pressure. Because pressure does what? He bursts pipes. Let's talk about it, man. Shawn Porter may very well be in a scenario where we have to say, will the real Shawn Porter please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up with the real Shawn Porter. Please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up with the real Shawn Porter. Please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up with the real Shawn Porter. Please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. Will the real Shawn Porter please stand up? You know, I had to take that swag from Eminem, but put my little He Knows Everything swag on it. You know, he's a three-dimensional thing. I'm not a regular cat, nor do I think regular, nor do I reside in regular realms. Let me say it again. Not a regular cat, nor do I think regular, nor do I reside in regular realms. That's why the wordplay is sick. The bars stay sick. They stay sharp as hell. But anyways, let's get on to it. When it's all said and done, Shawn Porter, will it be the real Shawn Porter that please stand up? Will he get the 9 to 13 week training camp? Will he be able to have that full motor? Will he be able to be Larry weighted the fuck up? Because that's the Shawn Porter we want to see. We know if that Shawn Porter shows up, especially after Ugas versus Pacquiao, everybody knows. Now, don't sit there and just think the motherfucker you pick outside of Earl the True Spence is going to win. The only guarantee you have in fucking boxing is Earl the True Spence. Prior to that, Andre Ward. Prior to that, Floyd Mayweather. Let me say it again. The only fucking guarantees you have in boxing is Earl the True Spence now. Prior to that, Andre Ward. Prior to that, Floyd Mayweather. Outside of that, you don't got no fucking guarantees in boxing. And I'm going to throw Gervonta Tank Davis in that bitch. Oh, I got to talk about him too. I'm happy that Gervonta Tank Davis he didn't pass away. I'm happy that nothing bad happened to him. But anyways, let's talk about it. When it's all said and done, we have to look at the delineation, the distinction, the gulf, and the separation here. Terence Crawford is doing everything in his power to stall Shawn Porter from Shawn Porter having the motor that he wants. They did the same shit, man. This is Top Rank Strange written all over it. Why is it taking forever to announce a fight? This whole purse bid situation is bullshit and fuck shit, man. Because if you know anything about the three-pronged monster, economics, politics, and pugilism, then you would understand that they're just basically trying to make Shawn Porter sacrificial lamb. That's what they're trying to do here. I don't fucking like it. I need Shawn Porter to have 9 to 13 week training camp. Because Shawn Porter's not Dennis Ugas. Dennis Ugas is known to do 11-day notices. It ain't his first time. And it now, I mean, the position he's in now, he don't ever have to fucking do it anymore. But he's a master of 11-day notices. Shawn Porter's not Dennis Ugas. And you know why Dennis Ugas is a master of 11-day notices? Is because Dennis Ugas is a Cuban background amateur pedigree fighter. These guys are always in the fucking gym. Year out. There ain't no cutting and poking. Man, I'm dropping gems and jewels. Get the notepads out and get to the damn scribbling. Most boxers are cutting and boking. Dennis Ugas ain't cutting and boking. If you look at Dennis Ugas, he look the same all year round. That's just like He Knows Everything. I look the same all fucking year round. There's just some motherfuckers, they look the same all year round. There ain't no cutting and fucking boking. It's just you look the same. The level of discipline, the level of consistency, the level of authenticity, the level of creativity it takes to look the same all year round. Certain motherfuckers are just wired that way. Dennis Ugas can do the 11-day notice because he ain't cutting and boking. Shawn Porter's cutting and boking. Meaning he's blowing the fuck up and then you gotta cut down to make weight for fight. So a guy like that needs every bit of 9 to 13 week training camp. Especially if you're doing Porter Way podcast. You damn sure ain't in the gym like you used to be. So that's what I'm worried about. Now if the real Shawn Porter stands up, Terence Crawford is in a phone booth problem situation. Because pressure does what? He bursts his pipes. But it needs to be a late November, early December fight day. Anything before that, it's showcasing to you guys why Top Rank Strange is what it is. It's Top Rank Strange. This is why Terence Crawford the chihuahua barking behind the damn fence. He doesn't make no fucking sense. He sat there like in pure fucking Beta Supreme fashion, drop his little comments to try to poke fun of Earl the True Spence. You sound stupid. And then caught himself at the end. This guy right here, man, he is a low-key Earl the Truth Spence fanboy. Oh, you kicking yourself because, you missed out. I bet you feeling some type of way because you missed out. And then he caught himself at the end and was like, oh, but, it's not your fault. You wish you could be there. You sound stupid. If you gonna say something about somebody, see, I respect beta males. I don't respect beta males, period. But one thing I respect with a beta male is if a beta male stay in their beta lane, but they authentic with it. They're consistent with it. They're genuine with it. Terence Crawford is 50-50, shifty, waffling betas. These are the worst kind of fucking betas, man. Because they say one thing to try to diss you, and then they come back to try to compliment you at the same time. Which one is it, motherfucker? Pick and choose. There ain't no 50-50, especially not over here. Over here, we are men and women with confidence, purpose, and abundance mindset. If you do 50-50, you're giving 50% of yourself. We 100 over here, man. So when you sit there and try to diss Earl the Truth Spence and then come back and kiss Earl the Truth Spence ass, you sound like a Rudy fucking Poo and a Plum Plum break. You sound like a classic fucking dude and a troglodyte. You sound like an ultra fucking fanboy with the ultra fucking fanboy rhetoric. There's no two ways around that. And book it. I don't give a fuck about Crawford and Porter. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't. The only way that I'm gonna care about Crawford and Porter is if Shawn Porter is given 9 to 13 week training camp. If you want me to care about that shit, then that's the only way that I'm gonna give a fuck about that fight. Other than that, I don't give a fuck about that fight. Because I know that Shawn Porter is gonna be cheated. I know they're gonna do everything in their fucking power to snuff his ass up. This is why they're doing purse bid now. The fight should have been fucking announced. And the fact that boxing fans, you got all these chum, like salmon, chum salmon, bottom fucking feeders. That's what they are. Because there's levels to fucking salmon. They ain't silver. These ain't red copperhead. This ain't that good shit. This ain't sockeye. It's that chum bullshit. Basically that damn salmon that eats shit because they look like shit, they taste like shit, and they feel like shit. Let me say it again. They eat shit, so they look like shit, they taste like shit, and then they feel like fucking shit. That's what you got on YouTube. They sitting here and trying to give you legitimized conversation about Porter and Crawford. They should be mad. They should be talking about why is this shit been not fucking happening. There's only one other motherfucker I know on YouTube that I can trust to say the same shit that I'm saying in his own fucking Double Dragon's True Alpha way, and that's Tom Ross TV. I know he's saying it because I understand the man's mind, just like he understands my fucking mind. I know he's saying the shit that I'm saying, that nobody else but us two elephants are addressing in the fucking room. And that's why is this fight haven't been signed, sealed, and delivered already like UPS. Because it goes back to what HeKnowsEverything says. That's why HeKnowsEverything always wins even when he fucking loses. And a prediction, King Structure, right? And a prediction, King Structure, right? That they just trying to suffocate Shawn Porter, man. The longer this shit draws out, the less hope I have in Shawn Porter pulling out a fucking win. Let me say it again. The longer this shit draws out, the less hope I have in Shawn Porter pulling out a win. I don't believe in that. Why do you need a purse fucking bid? Purse bid, if you know anything about boxing, this is for the real G's, the super real G's, and the ultimate real G's out here in these boxing streets. It's so that one side in the negotiation table can try to draw things out, basically suffocate it, basically strain it the fuck out until they get exactly what they want to get and leave the other one in the dust. That's what a purse bid is. I'm giving it to you guys at the lamest levels. Remember, HeKnowsEverything is a businessman, so I understand business at the highest fucking levels, man. And I'm telling you guys this shit. If you would listen and fucking pay attention, and you would get the notepads out and get to the damn scribbling. That's what Top Rank Strange is doing. Why do you think HeKnowsEverything and famously called them Top Rank Strange? Because they're strange as hell. Everything they do is strange. The reason why Al Heyman is so successful is because he's successful at putting fights together. And putting fights together don't take this fucking long. It only takes this long when somebody's trying to screw another person out of the scenario. But a lot of people don't want to see this. They don't even want to think this. As a matter of fact, they're too peon brains to get it. Unless you even have an intellectual capacity at even a grain of a mustard seed of a level, you're not going to get this. This information that's being dropped to you guys, this gems and jewels, is going to be leagues and above your brain cells and how it can compute it. Especially if you don't have neuron receptors clicking on all fucking cylinders. When it's all said and done, that's exactly what's happening, man. And you have to be smart. You can't be a dumb boxing fan to not see through this bullshit and fuck shit. He knows everything, sees right through it. And he's calling a fucking spade a spade. He's keeping it real. He's keeping it 1,000. And he's telling you, the bullshit that's being put in front of you guys is bullshit and fuck shit. It ain't real boxing shit. It's basically three-pronged monster shit. It's economics, politics, and pugilism at its truest and its most properest levels. Because there's levels to this stuff. There's gears, like Meek Mill say. And the levels and the gears are as simple as this. The longer this shit draws out, the fact that we have to wait until September 2nd, the fact that we don't even have Crawford and Porter build together, this reveals to you guys why Terence Crawford is a walking behind the damn fence. It also reveals to you guys why Bob Arum is being left in the dust each and every single time by Al Heyman. But he's also trying to Jerry Heller to easy eat the situation here. Shawn Porter, I'm going to tell you right now, I know you want this fucking fight, but guess what? You got options now, motherfucker. Because Spence and Ugas got fucking belts. And you have an option with Ugas. See, I don't know if Shawn Porter's thinking. You got a fucking option with Ugas here, man. If you smart, you'll say fuck Terence Crawford. That's what I would say. Because the longer they draw this shit out, the more they're going to try to squeeze you out. The more they're going to try to screw you. And pressure does what? 8 versus pipes. It's not going to be in your near future. I could already see right through this, man. So that's why I have to point it out each and every single time. The real G see it. The super real G see it. The ultimate real G's out here in these boxing streets see it. But the Rudy Poo and the Plum Plum brains, the classic Dopes and the Troglodytes, the ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetorics, they not going to see this. Because to them, they have been deluded that what they see in front of them, the product of boxing of what they see in front of them, is real. It ain't always fucking real, man. You Dennis Ugas and what he did to Manny Pacquiao, even my boy Papa Legbo was like, yes. He was loving that shit. Because it was that night boxing won. And people that actually want to see boxing happen on a real fucking level, they are happy. That's why I saw when he did that comment, I feel sorry for Manny Pacquiao and the way he went out. Because he knew Manny Pacquiao got a ass whooping. It was a class ass whooping. There was no three-prong muscle. It was just straight boxing. And sometimes boxing be like that. But in this scenario right here, I smell three-prong monster from afar away. That's why I've been singing with a real Shawn Porter. Please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up with a real Shawn Porter. Please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up with a real Shawn Porter. Please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up with a real Shawn Porter. Please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. But will he fucking stand up? That's the question that we all beg to answer. And if that's not the cool party, that's not the unadulterated, that's not the cutthroat telefashion, then I don't know what it is. I keeps the foot on the whoop. Geeks. I keeps the foot on the whoop. Geeks. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.